Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with Dharamveer. And in the previous video, we have talked about JVM architecture and we have done the Java installations as well. So in this lecture, we are going to talk about Stack and Heap. Let's go and deep dive into the Java internals. So this is basically a Java basic series so that you can understand the basics of Java. So this series is very important. Let's go and deep dive into the internals of Java. Now, almost every Java developer says that they know stack memory, they know heap memory, but in interviews, most of them fail. Why? The question is why, right? So if I can you give you a one simple code, and can you tell me exactly what does goes into the stack memory and what does goes into the heap memory? So that's you will be tested here now. So a real code example will break down this into real Java program. Okay, a memory diagram and the exact explanation what does the interview expects from you, right? So in Java, the memory management is somewhat like that. Ki JVM divides the memory mainly into two important areas. The first one is a stack memory and second one is the heap memory. Stack memory basically stores the method calls and local variables. Heap stores the object, but that not enough for the interview, right? You have to dig more. So this is our real code example. If you have a class student and in that you have the age, int variable age, and you have the main method here, right? And you have a variable int x equal to 10, and you have created the object of student s1. Student s1 equal to new student s1 dot age equal to 20. Now this is our example. Now we will be deep diving into this. So which thing will be stored in heap memory, which thing will be stored in stack memory? So when the main method runs, basically a first and foremost thing is the stack frame is created, and inside the stack frame, first your x equal to 10, which was the variable, right, that was created, that is created, right, and a reference variable s1 is created. So these two things are created in inside the stack. Notice, it is important to notice that the s1 does not store any object here, right? It has to be there. It is just storing the reference variable, reference variable s1, right? So it stores the reference. Then, so actual student object is basically stored in a heap memory. It's not stored in the stack frame. It's stored in the heap memory. So this is somewhat the exact diagram of stack versus heap memory. First and foremost thing, when the main method is called, in the stack memory, the stack frame is created, and inside the frame you have a variable x equal to 10 is a local variable is being created here. Then the reference s1 reference is created. So this reference basically points to the object, student object, right? So basically when we create the object using the new keyword, so s1 is going to point to the student object, and inside the object age equal to 20 is going to be stored, and this is where it's stored in the heap memory, right? And heap memory is also having a garbage collector, right? So let's understand this in a deep way. So stack memory is basically a fast memory, okay, because it works in last in first out LIFO. And heap memory is larger, but it's slower. because the object can live here for a longer life, right? So this is the basically difference between a stack memory and the heap memory. And this memory affects the performance. That's a key point to be noted here, right? So from the interview point of angle is that interviewer may ask that why stack memory is faster than heap memory. Then you have to answer clearly because the stack memory allocation is static and managed automatically. Heap memory allocation is dynamic, right? And managed by garbage collector. That is very important point here. You have to note it down. So here's the common confusion. Most of the people get confused. What happens when the method finishes? So if your program is executed and method finishes, what happens? So the answer is then when the main method completes, its stack frame is destroyed. So x1, so s1, so your s1 and x a reference are removed. So whatever this reference s1 or whatever the variable x that has been created in the stack was it will be removed. But if no reference points to the object in the heap, it becomes eligible for garbage collection. Now you have removed the reference, so nobody is pointing to the heap memories object. So that is means it's been eligible for the garbage collection. The garbage collection will remove that object from there. So a stack memory basically stores local variable, method calls, it's faster and it's last in first out. So heap memory basically stores object managed by garbage collector and larger memory area. Here's now the question for you. If I create an object inside the method and return it, does it live in stack or heap? Pause and think about it. Comment your answer below. Next, you should understand how the garbage collection works in Java because that controls the heap memory directly. If you're serious about mastering in Java internals, subscribe the channel. If you like this video or this video help you little understanding, so like this video, subscribe the channel so that you can get the Java series with the DSA. Hit the bell icon so that you will be notified when the new videos are uploaded. Till then, it's happy coding from Code with Dharamveer. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video.